Intuitive viewers, how's it going? It's been a little while. I've been out of town, but now I'm back. So I hope you guys are doing well. Um, I went away with my sister and all hell broke loose in the world. And so here I am. I did want to give you, this is not going to be a very long video because we're going to do Thursday Night Live in a couple days. You guys can talk then. But I did want to give you a few tidbits on Putin and what's happening with him. I don't know if you guys remember a long time ago. It was probably about, oh gosh, I want to say it was like about a year ago. I kept getting this vision of him being put in a box and saying that countries were going to start putting him in a box. And that's what that was the visual that I kept getting, was him being put in a box, kind of unable to move. And that it would make him very unpopular in his country, and that would ultimately be the end of Putin. So he has moved in that direction now. And as we all know, with anything, even world leaders, that we have free will, we have choices, right? What was interesting though was in the last several months, when I looked at him, and I think I mentioned this to you guys several times, that his energy seemed so different. If you look at the recent video of him where he's giving like this speech about how, I don't know, just some crazy speech that he gave, and he's kind of sitting down, he looks so different. He looks so, and people were like, oh, it was an angry speech. He looks so nervous to me. He looks so terrified in a way. And so a lot of the actions, a lot of the things he's doing are not well thought out. They're out of desperation instead of his usual way that he kind of plans many steps ahead. He kind of knows what he's doing. The things he does are a little more muted. They're not so kind of overt. They're kind of under the radar in a lot of ways. And these things are very out in the open and kind of erratic in a way. So that's a little, I mean, it's a little scarier, right, for us, because he is a little feeling a little more afraid. Okay, so the things that I got, there's a few things that I got that might be at least just be helpful to know. So I did get, he's waiting for something. I've gotten that many times. He's waiting for something. The other thing I got, which I thought you guys might find interesting, and that I felt like, well, this is entertainment purposes only, because I don't know if this is dangerous to say, actually, but I got that Zelensky, the head of Ukraine, was offered money and offered a route out of the country if he would leave. I got that he was offered to get out, and he said no. So that's what I got, was that he was offered an out, basically, and offered to be paid and offered to be safely removed, and he said no. So now we kind of know, at least I feel like we kind of know what the game plan is here, which is to kind of get rid of him. So that, and so, gosh, I hope that I'm saying this out in the open. I hope that, but this is entertainment purposes only. This is just my opinion. So that's what I got. And so I think that we know what the ultimate kind of goal is here. And to cause chaos and fear. I do feel like the people around Zelensky, I think I'm saying that right, Zelensky, I want to say Zelensky, I hope that's right. I feel like the people around him feel like he is like underreacting or not reacting appropriately or something, because I feel like they want him to really like say, like, we have all the support, NATO's behind us, and don't you dare come in here, and that kind of thing. But he's kind of backing up and making, I feel like he's trying not to panic people, is what it is. He's trying not to make people panic. But I feel like the people around him are kind of like, you don't sound strong, you sound weak. So that's happening. Okay. So that's another thing that's happening. I feel like Biden is wanting to really, really go after Putin personally and go after the oligarchs personally. I feel like that's his like trump card, if you will. that's his go-to. He really wants to go after him personally. He really doesn't want to make the Russian people suffer. He wants Putin to suffer. He wants to get rid of Putin. I'll tell you that right now, entertainment purposes only, but that is what his goal is. He wants to get rid of him. And so on a larger level, let me just tell you that my guides were kind of like, yeah, this is the way this is going. We talked about this a long time ago, that the way that these things are moving, like, okay, so our natural state of spirits is freedom, creativity, love, and joy. That's it. That's what we are. That's what we are inherently. That's who we are. Okay. So we're moving towards that. We're going through all of these different experiences and having all pushing the limits in every way possible, because this is the realm that we're in. We're in a playground, a testing ground, an experience vessel. Okay. But this is where everything is moving towards, because that's who we are inherently. Okay. So we are going to start seeing the toppling, the ending of an Erdogan, a Putin, a Papaduke. Little by little, these things are going to be chipped away, and we are going to see a more democratic world, because free will is a spiritual principle. Okay. So that's the flow of where everything is moving. Okay. But we're going to have stops and starts, and we're going to have moving forward and backing up. But I feel like my guides are like, big picture. This is a scenario that's happening right now. And I do see things with air stuff, air strikes. I do see something with boats. I keep seeing this vision too of airplanes being turned upside down. I saw that in a dream a long time ago, and I saw that again. So I'm not sure what that's about. I am hearing the word grid. And so I feel like there is going to be something with messing with the grids, maybe in the Ukraine or wherever. I feel like China is going to be being China, they're talking out both sides of their mouth. I feel like it's going to be like, oh yeah, we really support you. Oh yeah, this guy's on his own. We don't really support you. That kind of thing. That's what I'm seeing with China. So I don't feel like it's going to be a full-fledged, World War III with China and Russia combined. It's not, to me, it doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like China's just like, oh yeah, we'll get what we can over here, and we'll get what we can over here. We're not involved. We're going to play both sides of the fence. But they're going to put Putin in a box. He does not have support of Russia. And I feel like there's stuff going on in Russia we don't really know about yet, but I feel like it has to do with something going on in the other underground. There's some kind of underground movement going on in Russia. I feel like Putin and his people know about it. I don't feel like the world knows about it yet, but I feel like it's there. So there's some kind of underground movement that is very popular, gaining ground. And so that may be one reason he feels against the wall to like start moving. But there is some reason he feels like he has to do this now. I keep feeling time's running out. I'm waiting for something, Trojan horse. fake, like false flag, false operations kind of thing. Look over here, don't look over here. So those are the kind of things that I'm getting. So I hope that helps you guys. We'll talk about it more Thursday. For now, big picture, right? We're moving in a certain direction, and there's going to be scuffles and things we've seen it before, right? We lived through Trump, we lived through a pandemic, we can do this. So let's just we're going to stick together. We're going to stick together, right? We're going to stick together. All right. Love you guys. I will see you on Thursday night. Get your questions ready and we will go for it. And yeah, we'll go for it then. Okay. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye.